Hello and welcome to the Real-Time Forex Trader. We are here trading Euro Dollar. It is 11:03 in the morning in London on Monday morning. Just a bit late getting that short on there. Market does look like it's grinding off. Right, we need that slightly wider there. Let's get that right. So I think we missed a pip or half a pip there. That's a better pro. What did we get? Yeah, look. Well, it's only 0.2 of a pip higher. Neither here nor there. If we go to the 15-minute chart, so it sold off in the Asian session. Right, Australian. It's risen on the Asian. London's open. It's fallen. Come back. I'd be looking for that to continue and maybe test down here again. It's having a good old pullback now. 1 hour. You can see there. Started, fell, run up in the Asian session, and it's come down on London. So that's where we are. That is where we are. We're not getting a lot out of that. Put a cheeky take profit on in case we get spiked down. I mean, the question is it going to come up here again and test 85? Or is it bottomed out here at 77.5? And it isn't going lower. We shall see. We're only getting 78s to sell into. Nothing happened at 11. I mean, that was your short up here. You know, it's reached this psychological of 85. There's sellers above it. Buyers will run out of steam. Get your shorts on there. That was your trade. Bang. You'd have been closing out here on the grounds it's not dropping anymore. Right, this is bottoming here. So, where do we think this is going next? This is pound to dollar. Very similar. It's come up this morning. Hit its peak, ground off. That one's still above the trend line. This one is just below. So, where is this going? That is very flat and range bound, to say the least. So that's your lows. I suppose really I ought to have that on at 66. In case we get down there again. We could have a good sell-off. Yeah, see, look at these 10 point or 10 pip move. They're lovely to scalp. So, right now, this is 77 there, is where it finds buyers. The question is it going to break through it and have a run down? So it's tried it 3 times. I don't think there's a lot of business going on. And I do wonder if historically Monday's not a brilliant day to trade, because Monday morning the market's waiting to find itself until New York opens. Anyway, we're just attacking this level at 77. The sellers are selling into that. So if the buyers can lift it, that's what you'd sell into. It looks to me like they're going to break this, the sellers. I mean, that is a bit low, but that's all we're getting offered. Obviously some buyers there at 75. So if this does break, that wouldn't be a bad price to take some off at. And you can see buyers there, buyers there. That's liquidity holding those. Right, they've just slightly got through this. Right, are they going to get it down and test 75s? That is what we'd be looking for. We got 3 shorts on. Nothing spectacular. You could have got a bit more size on into that rally, but we don't know if this is really going to break 75 yet. We're not even at 75, we're at 76 is there. So 2 positions have got a pip. That one's 0.8 of a pip. But the sellers are grinding it off. Right, there's your level of 75, where it's found buyers. Now, can they break this? Are there enough sellers to sell into that to break it down into the mid-low 70s? That's a question you should be asking yourself. That's what's going on in the market. Well, or should I take that with a view to it bouncing back and put them on again? So the buyer's just lifting it off 75. but not much. But they're not getting it below 74.9. So we either have to wait until they do. There you go, 74.5. Right, and they're going to break this all the way down to 70. And it's the market just beginning to open up its gap from the trend lines. So buyers at 72. Well, the seller's going to sell into that and break it to 70. It's selling off nicely on the 10-second chart, pulling back a bit. That's what you'd sell into. There, that's where you'd be selling if we'd closed out. So if we'd have got 72.8, you'd put them back on there at 74. There you go, 74.2, 0.3. You'd have got them all up there again. Anyway, let's see if the sellers will sell into this and break 72 down to 70. So we could have definitely got 73. There you go. Buyers managing to lift it back to 75, 76, 75.9. There you go. That is definitely where you'd be selling into. And we're going to take that off at 73. Right, now the sellers should be selling into this. Now the next question is should we take everything off here again and wait for the pullback? And I suppose that depends. Well, we'll find out because it's either going to get held here by the buyers or the sellers will get it straight through it. But at the moment, we're not even near. We're 1.5 pips away of the sellers testing this level again. So, as a scalper, we should have taken the profit down here and put them on again there and there. Yeah, we'd have probably got 76 if we'd left it on the order book. 74.9. Right, where are the sellers? That's a few joining. I think it's going to find support here again at 73. But anyway, we're 2 pips away from that at the moment, so that's neither here nor there. Come on, where's your next leg down? I should have taken that. Not a lot of business going on. That's one of the reasons I should have taken it. It could well go range bound here for like best part of an hour. And the buyers, you see, they're just managing to keep raising it. You see, we're at 75 again. Right, where are the sellers to sell into that? You know, they're not here. You should have taken that. And this might be going above the trend line now. Right, we've got a short on there, and we'll take 73 on that. In fact, to be honest, we'll take something much closer. Ugh, still climbing. That's 5 shorts on we got now. And it's formed up nicely above the trend line. We were slipping there. We should have closed out. We missed an easy trade there by hanging on in. That is the danger of hanging on in, waiting for the continuation. So, all the profits gone into all losses. Now you can short up back up here again. Not good scalping. That shows you that that profit down there at 73 should have been taken. We can short up here again, 78.4. That's even higher than our previous shorts. Excuse me. Right, where are you going? So it's hesitating up here. But I think we'll be coming out of that much more like, I don't know, there's not a lot of difference between 73 and 75. Anyway, it's got to break this rally. This may well end up going range bound between 80 and 75 now. In the run up to lunchtime. So 77s, people selling into. Still held there at 70. Here we go, broken by 0.4. Good. Let's get some sellers in, get it back down below the trend line. This is what you'd be selling into with a view to coming out at about 75. Right, where are we going? So we're bang in the middle of where I think it's going to form up range bound between 80 and 75. Where are the sellers? This is roughly where they got it to before. So what we need is next legs lower. And this is where the buyers are holding it. Just need it to form up below the trend line with a view to targeting down here, 73. And the sellers and the buyers are battling it out over here, 76.5. Right. Come on. It just needs to break this level. Well, then it's got to, then it'll hold again at 75. Ugh. Well, they are testing it, the sellers. But you see, there's buyers down there. Buyers at 76.5. Where are you going? So that's all they got it down to, 76.5. The buyers have managed to lift it. just need the sellers to break this into down to 75 or 73. Where are we going? And they're lifting it and keeping it above the trend line. So, with not a lot of business going on, the buyers can lift it. We're now getting 79 to sell into. Up here at 80. Where are you going? There's VWAP, 82. So they're going to test this level of 85 again. Is that where we're heading? Right. So it's up here at 82.6, average of 83. Are they going to give it another shove? And we definitely want to be out of that at 75. If not sooner. Got too many positions on now. Made a mess of this. Our average price 78. It's having a bit of a pullback, but not a lot. And we're even getting better prices to sell into. Right, where are you going? Because this is a right mess. Hmm. Well, it's plateauing up here, but it's not doing anything else, and we are going range bound. Well, we're not going range bound. We're just in a world of nothing, and our shorts are all on the wrong places, and that's testing to break higher. Dear. I'm not doing this right at all. Both buyers and sellers here. So you got some sellers up there at 83.6, and then you've got buyers there at 80, probably 82. Well, this is grinding up against me. How far are the buyers going to let it fall back? See, previously it got run up here, and then it couldn't maintain it. The sellers came in. It got run up before 11, and then at 11 we got the sell-off. Then after that, the buyers have been able to run it up on probably not a lot of volume. Right, while we're waiting, let's see if there's any announcements today. No, nothing of any great significance. Right, good. Assuming that's today. 17th, yeah. Right. Back up here again. Surely there's going to be some sellers at some stage who are going to have a go at this. Just broken above the trend line there, and I was looking for it to test lower. And this undecided because it's the beginning of the week. Right, where are you going? Where are you going with this? And where are the sellers? But pound dollar's gone a bit quiet. Where's this? Why isn't this? We're going to go range bound up here, 85 to 82. Is that what we're looking at? See, I've missed the easy trades. The easy trade was close that short out there. Put one on looking for it to continue, but close out because it didn't. Buy once. You could have probably got a short on there, maybe. Yeah, been lucky to get a pip out of that. Buy again. And yeah, look, 79 you'd have got. Come out up here at 82s. Nice 3-pip scalp. Get some shorts on up here, 84. Finally. Right, so it's testing 81s. Come on, sellers. Surely you can have a run at this. When you're that far up there. Right, so they're having a bit of a go, finally. $80.5 bid. Right, where's the next sellers? Beginning to form up under the trend line. This one's just under the trend line. But is this just a pullback like this? Where are the next sellers? Pound dollar selling off, so that might show us where this is heading. No, the bars are just lifting it enough. Right, Where are you going? All we're getting is 0.6 of a pip. We're not even getting that. So what could we have got? 80.9. Just over a pip. Yeah, I could have put it back on 82. Or higher. Damn it. Where are the sellers? They ought to be selling into this. Right, we're back up here at 85 now. So they've run the price up before the hour. Now, is it going to come back? And we got 0.9 of a pip spread again, which is not ideal. It's a bit wide for scalping. It's bad enough at 0.6. Just a pity there were no sellers to sell into that. In fact, we're not seeing any up here. 5 pips higher. Pound dollar's risen. Come on, where are you going? The seller's up here at 85. Right, 10 minutes to 12 minutes to the hour. Oh. And you can see that was a run up before 11. Is this a run up before 12? And will the buyers take their liquidity off because they don't want it on just before we come up to the hour? Right, where are you? Right, is this going to form up under the trend line now? We've got 10 minutes to go to the hour. Yeah. See, we were below the trend line there. Now we're not. The last thing we need is this running all the way up to 110. See, what was valid here isn't valid anymore. That's the problem. The market changed after this, and that hypothesis is no longer valid. The only valid one we've got now is the liquidity at 85 enough to stop it rising so it sells off? Because if it's not, it's going all the way to 110. Right, 7.5 minutes to go. Now, I would have thought some of these buyers would pull their liquidity sooner or later. But here, 1, 2, they didn't do it until 3 minutes before the hour. They kept pushing and pushing and pushing. Then it came back 5 pips as the buying pressure was pulled. And it was overbought. Right, well, it's pulling back. But it seems to find buyers at this 82 level. And here at 81, we shall see. Shall see whether they're going to keep buying ahead of the hour. Wouldn't mind getting some risk off. So I could have had that one off. I thought that might have been where it was going to turn, but it didn't. The sellers didn't have any conviction. So this has been largely range bound, 85 to 80 for half an hour. It's just a pity it didn't go range bound there, because we'd have got out of that at some stage. We'd have just sneaked out of that. You know, most of those were on, we'd be able to get out. That would be the one that was too low. 10 pips out the money. But here it might have only been 2 pips out. Anyway, it didn't go range bound there, 80 to 77. It went range bound 85 to 80. Finally. Now, is this buyers pulling their liquidity off? Let us see. Right, 3.5 minutes to go. This is a terrible example of scalping. Absolutely terrible. It's not any better at position trading either, or day trading. Terrible example. Everything done wrong. Still, this is how you learn. Hours in front of the screens and real money on the line. Right, so this is where it found support before. Now, is it going to go down and test 81? And we've got 2.5 minutes to go. And here it was 3 minutes to go, where it ran out of steam. So, who's prepared to sell into 81.4 ahead of 12 o'clock, if anyone? You see, now it's testing 81. Now the buyers have lifted it off 81 to 83. I've got a feeling the buyers want to run this up to 110 again, in which case we are very much the wrong way round. Right, 1 minute to go. Yeah, so the 81 there. Bit higher. Buyers are still in control of this. There's just no sellers out there. Maybe all the sellers know the buyers want to run it up to 110. Right, 30 seconds to go, if not even that. and I think we're going to get very little come through, and the bars will run this up. 12. And there are 83s again. There's just no sellers. Maybe those who put them on up here, 82s, 83s, came out at 81. Right. Now then, back down to 81. Are they going to test this and break it? Or are we just going to stay range bound? I'm just, well, there's just no buying and selling going on. I mean, I'm just amazed. But if the sellers have a go, it will drop. The trouble is they're not. And there are sellers up here at 85. But very little else. Yeah, it shows you. You should have taken the pip in a bit there, put it back on, taken it off, put it on. Might have got out of it alive there. If I did, put it back on. What did we get there? 83. If we got it on at 84, we could have had a pip. Right, where's this going? Back to 81s. So we need to see the sellers sell into this and break it. And where are they? It just flabbergasted. Well, maybe they're all at lunch. I mean, the early birds in New York will be looking at this. Just getting no opportunity to get out of this. Just range bound up here. And it's, look, we pass you out. There's just nothing happening. and pound dollar rising. Come on, where are the sellers? Couple. Right, so 81.6 they're attacking again, which is all they've ever managed. It's all we're getting. And they've lifted it off that. Well, it's not, though, is it? 81.7, it's millimeters. But it is slightly lower, I suppose. But they've raised it off there. Where is everyone? I mean, the most they get that to is 81.7 or 6. Bang. Now they're up here again, 84s. Still no business going on. I mean, as range bound, you could sell into the 84 and hope to take it off here at 83. But being range bound, that's all you're going to get. And so you'd have sold at 84, 80, just edging above 83, 0.2 of a pip lower, and you could get closed out. And there, that's where you'd be closed out. You'd have had a pip. And if you're lucky, you might get pip and a half. There you go, pip and a half. But if range band, I would have been closed out that. Get them on at 84. And now at this level, you'd be buying. I don't know, might not be low enough to buy. You might need 82 and a half and lower, 81 maybe. 81, you might get 81, will you? You might get 82. Yeah, we've got 82 a couple of times. Once, twice, 3, nearly there. Ah, come on. Right, finally a bit of relief. Sellers selling into 81s. Got it to 81.0 at one stage. Go on, sellers. Are you going to break it out of this range-bound business? See, that's where they found liquidity before. 80.8, I think, was as low as they got it. Right, we're heading there now. Now, is this where they can get into selling it and get it down? So 80.9. Right. Are the sellers going to sell into this? Are they finally going to have a go? Well, they've had a little bit of a go. All we're getting is half a pip. 80.9. Come on, where's the rest of you? Who's going to have a go at breaking this into the 70s? It's forming up below the trend line here, but we need the continuation down here. Camel. Where are you? Right, they're selling into this momentarily. But you see, that's where it's finding support. And they've lifted it a pip. Couple of pips. Damn it. Come on, sellers, where are you? It's painful. And they've lifted it 3 pips. And it was just forming up nicely down here. But we're back range bound again. And are they going to test this 85 level? And they're heading back up there. I think this is going to get run to 110. Right, few sellers. What a terrible trade. So, Oh, here we go, here we go. They're having a go this time. So they're selling into 80s. What is that all it's got? Right, the sellers are having a little bit of a go, finally. So 79.9, 79.3, 79.8. Yeah, look, they're having a bit of a go. Now, this will definitely find resistance at 75, which means the best we'd get is about 75.5 if it can't break 75s. But it might go lower yet. Camel. Hmm. And it's going. We're going. Should I have taken the 4 pips there? Probably. Right, that's 4.5 pips. We'll take that one off. Get some risk off. Got far too much risk. I don't need 7 shorts on. Right. 77.4. Right. Can we break down to 75s? That's what I want to know. Go on, sellers. You've got it down here. 76.4. Go on, another 3 pips lower. Go on. You're getting there. Now then, we're approaching 75s. Right, this will start getting defended around here. Go on, sellers. Go on. Yeah, look, they're breaking it down. Go on. Now we'll get some form of rebound from here. Go on, sell into that. Next leg lower. Go on there. So it's holding at 75s. Bang, lifted. Right, now, where's the next leg of sellers? Now, I might have been optimistic there and probably should have taken them off, but yeah, because look, we had profits, now we haven't. Now's where you'd short again. Yeah, in fact, I should have taken loads of them off, put them back on there. 3 pips higher, 2 pips higher. Go on, sellers. Right, come on. Right, they're having a go again. 77s. So what did it make here? 75.6 is the best we got. 2 pips away from exiting a lot of those. Here we go. Go on. Sellers attacking this. Go on. 77 offered. Go on, sell into this. where are the sellers? Now the bars are just raising it. Going in the next leg of sellers to break 75. They need to want to break 75. And they're inching into the 75s. But getting driven out. And the spread's back down to 0.6, which is better. Just lifted. Go on. Right, where's the next sellers? Lifting it again. Right, now then, they're going to sell into this again. Yeah, go on. Right, where are you going? Where are you going? Yes, come on, that's a few sellers. Sell into this and break it. Go on, sell into that. Yes, yes. That's about as low as it's been. Go on. 75.4 bid. Go on, sell into that. Yeah, inching it. Yes, go on. Go on, break it lower. We need to break that. They're getting there. Slowly-ish. Go on, sellers. Break 75. Get into the 74s. See, this is remaining getting difficulty to get that below 76. Come on, sellers. Yes, yes, 74s. Finally, we're getting somewhere. And we're about 3 pips away from getting filled. Go on. Go on. See, this area of 75 is defended. There's liquidity down there. This is what we're struggling to break. I'm going to take some of these off. And I should have taken those two as well. Go on. Break lower. That's better than we were getting offered before. Go on. Go on, it's going. It's going. Go on. 3 pips lower. I just need to break this 75 level. It's going to have a pullback from this soon. Go on. Because I think we had half a pip on that one. Or was it a pip? No, it might have been a pip. Yeah, the bars are lifting it. Where are we going? So I've lifted it 2 pips. Right, sellers. In fact, I should have had some more shorts on there. Right, 75.5. 75 here getting defended. Go on, sell into that. And this is the buyers and sellers fighting it out in front of your eyes at 75. And it may or may not break it. Yeah, 75.9, good. Go on. Basically, that needs to be 74s and 73s on the bid to get 75 broken. But it is forming up, looking like it can break. It's just a matter of liquidity and determination. Didn't get the pip there. Didn't get 2 pips there. Lifted. Go on, have another. See, 75 is another half pip lower. Go on, break 75. See, that was your time to sell. Bang. Good pullback. And that one. You're a bit too close to the bottom here. Come on, break 75. And it's trying. The sellers are definitely trying. Right, that's half a pip. That's all we're getting on that one. Now we're getting a bit better. But not a lot. Right, can we get out this last one alive? With more than half a pip. Are they going to break this? Yeah, that's a pip. I think we'll take that. And terrible scalping. I had so many better opportunities, but thank you very much for watching. Please like, please subscribe.